DOT getting ready to respond to the storm with 500 plows, and crews have already used more than 1 million gallons of brine. WRAL's Chelsea Donovan joins us live after asking the state what they are doing to keep people safe. Chelsea.
Yeah, and we should mention 300,000 gallons of brine just put down here in the Triangle area. That is the most, according to the DOT, that they've put out in any of these storms that we've had so far this year. They were able to do that because the weather was so good over the past couple days. They started brining early Sunday morning. But what they are doing now, they're actually calling this a unique storm and tricky because, as meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner just mentioned, they don't know where that snow sleet line is going to be. You can see many of the trucks at the ready here. They're going to continue that brining process throughout the day here in the Triangle and, of course, beyond. We should mention, though, that the brine helps the snow and ice from bonding to the pavement. The DOT says one unique thing with this storm that could be helpful is that maybe in our northern counties, if snow goes on the road after the brine, it's going to act as yet another barrier instead of brine and then, of course, that freezing rain right on top of the road. The DOT is warning folks to stay off the road. Of course, as you mentioned there from the governor's office, saying the same thing. All of this to prevent pileups and accidents by slowing down and leaving a lot of that following room. They also have crews after the storm hits when ice could cause major issues.
We're preparing for the fact that if we see any accumulating ice and that hangs on trees, those trees could bend and not snap. So we have to get out there with additional crews.
We should also mention that the DOT has a useful tool on their website, of course, on their phone. You can basically map your route out to see if what it's looking like in terms of conditions. A useful tool. Of course, we have more tools on our website as well as our meteorologists working around the clock to track this storm. All of that on WRAL.com or on our news app. We're live in Raleigh. Chelsea Donovan, WRAL News.